I feel like we done watched this movie 100 times. You know what I mean? And it's just, I hope it goes well, man. I don't want to be sad about it. I hope it goes well. I wish him the best. But yeah, you know,
Yo, it's your boy
yo,
G. It's your boy G. What's good with you, man?
it's Cody. Just chilling. Let's jump right into it, man. So Travis Hunter got married this weekend, and the internet is going crazy because he didn't get a prenup. And yeah, supposedly got married in Chattanooga, Tennessee, at all places. But yeah, what you think about that?
I heard he was supposed to get married in Chattanooga, but I think it was in Athens. Actually, I heard it was
Yeah,
in Athens. It was probably like a throw off. Get everybody thinking it was in chat so he can get some privacy out there. So unless they don't know what Athens and Chattanooga is, it's different. But yeah, besides that, what I think about the prenup situation. Um, I kind of want to hear your thoughts on it first. First, I kind of want to say, bro,
I'm very
like,
much in the middle, man. Like,
yeah, let me
I
hear
feel
you.
like
Yeah.
we don't. I'm in the middle because I feel like I agree. Like, we don't really know all the information. We're just going off the internet. They can have something that's real, and we just paint it to be something that's not. So I get that angle, like him just following his heart. You know what I mean? Doing what you think is best. But on the other side, I'm like, I feel like we done watched this movie 100 times. You know what I mean? And it's just, I hope it goes well, man. I don't want to be sad about it. I hope it goes well. I wish him the best. But yeah, you know, people will definitely take advantage of you. You know,
Um, is this only like a warning for him, or do like all of the young guys? Because I don't keep up with sports like that, surprisingly. So, do everybody get like a warning, or is this just like a warning for him? Is they trying to single him out and saying that his lady is gonna try to take his money?
that's a great question. They're singling him out because like I don't know social media. You know how they social media do its work and go do all this extra research, and they're just trying to paint her out to be somebody that's not loyal. So,
Why?
and
Was it?
him just,
Yeah, why?
hey
Was it
man,
something that
there's
happened in the video? Because I think my wife was trying to tell me that like I think people had like a problem with he was getting like an award or something, and
mhm.
she had like a doll face or something like that, or she wasn't excited. Is that the case? Is that why everybody's saying like she gonna take his money? Is that
Yeah,
kind of why?
that's one of the things. It is like I don't know. They just went all the way back to her past and like found videos and pictures and stuff. You know how the internet do, but
Right,
like
right.
they seem like they seem like it's working out. You know what I mean? But I definitely go back to what your point was. Is this just a warning for him, or is it? You know what I mean? Is it, everybody don't get this warning? It just
Yeah.
seems so. It just seems so obvious. You know what I mean? But
I feel like I
uh,
my thoughts on it. I kind of feel like I don't want to say jump on to like people hating because it's good advice. You should tell um, these young up and coming millionaires that when you
if
get
it was your
married,
son, you know what I mean? What
yeah,
would you do if that was your son? You
I would
know,
I would
it's
tell
like
my son to get a
something.
prenup. I would, but that's his father telling him. Sure, a million other people, because I be reading the comments and they be like, "Oh man, I hope she take all his money. I can't wait for him. It's a lick. If you see a sucker lick it, shit like that. You heard me? And that was a crazy one right there. Pause. But I just be reading through the comments and I'll be like, is this hating, or they be like, I can't wait for her to get him since he's stupid and all that. Like, I'm like, why is everybody so invested in this young man? I must have missed something. You know what I'm saying? But my thoughts on it, yes,
Exactly.
he should have um, probably got a prenup because, like you said, we saw this story 1,000 times, bro, and um, or maybe that's the love of his life, bro, and nothing's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else, I'm like, you should have got your prenup. You know, did you get a prenup? I didn't get a prenup. I'm not a
Everybody putting their
millionaire, but
fears, you know what I'm saying? Everybody putting their fears on, you know what I'm saying, him.
yeah.
So it's like, I get that too, for sure.
But let's look at what
But
Cameron and Mace had to say about that. You feel me? I'm sure they had.
yes, sir.
I'm clicking on the story right now. Let's see what they got to say. I'm just
Okay, I
scrolling.
got. So Mace, I'm gonna start up what Mace said.
Okay.
He said he's gonna sit this one out. He says, I think when it comes to the young lady, she does have like different things that have transpired. For me as a dad, if that was my son, I would definitely be concerned. And then Cameron added, they'll try to hit you with that shit. Why get a prenup if you really love me? Do what you want. Travis, that's up to you. I'm signing a prenup unless Shorty getting as much money as I am. If you're not going more than me, if you're not getting more than me, you have to sign a prenup. It just works that way for me.
mm. What you think about that?
Yeah,
What you think about that? Would you agree with that?
it's such a crazy topic because it's like quantifying love. You know what I mean? But
People do fall
I
out of love
definitely,
though, and for the off chance of someone falling out of love with you, are they gonna take everything you own? You know what I'm saying? And not even that. It's real hard to find love nowadays. You feel me? It's real hard to know if people actually love you,
yeah,
especially if you're
yeah,
famous, especially if you got money, because like they saying, like everybody is a lick right now. Everybody want $50 million right now. You feel me? Which is crazy. 50 million is the number. Everybody wants 50 million. You know, and it's crazy to see the internet talking about how she about to take all his money and shit. But yo, he's kind of right, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I always make a joke to my wife. I'll be like, "Damn, I should have got you to sign that prenup," and she be like, "Nigga, I was making more money than you." You feel me? You know, I think I was a server of what I had Steak and Shake when we first got together and shit. I don't think we got married while I was a server. I know had a lot of fucking jobs, but at that time she was making more than me. She didn't make me sign a prenup. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And you feel me?
exactly.
So now at the time that I am able to make more, how fair is it to be like, yo, when you first got with me and I didn't have nothing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
you was there, but now since I got everything, I should be making you sign it. So I guess it kind of, I guess it depends on when they got together. I guess that's what I would say. Was they together
But
before the
so,
fame, or was he already up and coming and then they got together? That's what
uh,
I would say about that.
so when he came to college, he was probably making money. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he got somewhere to college, where they met, he was already basically rich. You know, NIL college kids are getting paid. So to keep in mind is that they've been dating for many years already. When he had, you know what I'm saying, um, I guess funds, but
Okay.
it's a weird topic to if I feel like if I could look into the relationship, you know what I mean, and see, oh yeah, she's moving foul, then I can make that, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm. Well,
make that statement of saying she didn't deserve anything, you know.
let me ask this one question to that then, because I did hear, I was reading the comments and they was like, she said he wasn't her type. Is that true?
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
It's a lot of different things that happen like that,
Did she
you know.
say that
There was one.
he stands outside of the club? I mean,
If
parties?
she's at a party, he stays in the car and wait for her.
But he won't. He wants to, obviously.
I think he wants to.
Okay. He don't like parties, or he's probably too popular and everybody gets on his nerves. So maybe he's an introvert. So okay,
Yeah, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. There's a lot of red flags. There's a
Okay.
lot of red flags, but
Okay.
who am I to judge? You know what I mean?
Right,
I'm not
right.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
But I say we let it play out.